Once you've collected your data, Section 2 of the ISA may well test your understanding of the keyword range. Range is important because if you don't set it appropriately, you may be unable to see any pattern that exists between your two key variables. Here's a typical question on range, and I'd like you to imagine that you have the following data. I'd also like you to imagine that you're the examiner and a student has written a response shown in blue. I'd like you to pause the video and consider whether the answers are worthy of the 3 marks available. So, the first question asked was whether the candidate understood which variable was the independent variable. Now this is normally the left-hand column in the table by convention, and you can see that they have correctly named the weight hung on the elastic band as the independent variable. They were then asked what the range was in their independent variable, and they've chosen the smallest to the largest number in the column for weight from the table, so that's also correct. And finally they were asked to explain whether that was a suitable range or not. If we circle their answer, they're basically saying that range is appropriate because it allowed them to see the extension changing, and you can see that that's consistent with their results. I've actually done everything needed. They should really be getting 3 marks, but in fact this answer will only get 1, and that's because the marking's hierarchical on ISAs, and when you name a variable you're supposed to give the unit. The unit for weight is the Newton, but because it's not mentioned anywhere in the question, this person's limited to 1 mark.